Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between Roy Jones Jr. and Kelly Pavlik. Roy Jones Jr. is a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities. Kelly Pavlik's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Remember what we're talking about? This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. Roy Jones Jr.'s hit to the head. Not many have gone the full distance with Kelly Pavlik, and he's facing an opponent tonight who understands those circumstances because he's used to using that eraser.
You always worry about a guy that has that big power. And I'm sure Pavlik's people are going to want to make sure they don't look for their power. They're going to look to box and defuse the other guy's bomb.
Kelly Pavlik blocks that punch. Jones has got to deal with a cut cheek. Halfway through round number one.
Keep that head moving.
Kelly Pavlik with a huge right hand. Jones is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Back to the body.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
You don't need
Make your presence known.
Here we go. Round two is underway. And there's a big right hand from Roy. Pavlik's well off the mark that time.
If Roy Jones Jr. ever took his athleticism and put it into the mold of traditional fundamental boxing, how good would he be?
I don't know if he'd be that good. Maybe his awkwardness and his going about it in this kind of freelance way is what works for him, what is supposed to work for him. If he did it traditionally, he might lose maybe the talent that has gotten him to this place.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Halfway through round number 2. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
And round number 3 is underway. He scored well after being hit himself.
Keep moving. It's okay. Pay your back.
Roy Jones Jr.'s on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Little head knocking with that right hand. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Teddy, I'm sure so many times you could... Roy Jones Jr.'s hit by a right hand. He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. 10 seconds to go in this round. Or he scores well with the double jab. And that does it for this round.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Keep it simple.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, right? Just keep boxing smart. Don't waste energy.
You don't need that. No, throw
When I
that
wait,
away.
Pavlik's off to a really good start tonight. This is the first time we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see that he has it a clean sweep through 3 rounds. Downstairs with a right hand. That is a sharp uppercut by Kelly Pavlik.
Nice one.
Comes across with a hook up top. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
Let's see someone had to get out of the way.
Jones's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time.
Relax.
Well, he ties up there. Blocks away that headshot. We count down the final moments of this round. Jones is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. End of the round is upon us, and you can see the blood now that he's going to have to deal with. Teddy, some guys just fold when they see their own blood.
Yeah, they do, and that's where, of course, you want to be conditioned going in there. You know, you want to have had a trainer say, hey, listen, there's a chance you could get cut. This is part of the business. If it happens, let us do our job. And this is also where the fighter has to have faith in those people doing the job. But they look at the corner man, and they don't see panic in his eyes.
You got any more of these? I'll do one. More blood?
Pavlik's bounce is back in his step. Start of a new round, coming off of a round in which he really took some punishment. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Able to land the jab. Roy Jones Jr. is hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Back to the body.
90 seconds to go here in this round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Keep working the body.
Wow, was Roy Jones Jr. stunned right there. I'm personally stunned he didn't go down, but survive, I think he will. Big, big shot comes crashing home. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. So Pavlik goes down, but rises to his feet. And Teddy, if you know recent history, you know that good things can actually come after this.
Well, that's experience. Experience is memory. And he remembers he's been there before, and he remembers he knows how to deal with it.
Pace yourself.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit.
Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye, and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Kelly Pavlik's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Oh, and now we see some head hunting by Kelly Pavlik. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Body shot.
Right to the body. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Pavlik's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you were...
Roy Jones Jr. stunned by that shot. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. Pavlik's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Roy Jones.
I want to see some combos.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And now he's targeting upstairs. One of those fights were at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Beautiful, beautiful, nice movement. Keep that up. Keep moving.
I got more.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Pavlik with a good block.
Keep your body moving.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Roy Jones. Good job by Kelly Pavlik. Lands the hook well there.
Keep working the body.
At the halfway point of round 7. Able to land the hook to the head. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
And Roy blocks that punch. Oh, Teddy, he is hurt, but he's trying to throw back.
Man, that's the worst thing in the world. I know it's his natural inclination, throw back, but that's the worst thing because now look at the punches he's throwing. He's going to leave himself wide open for something else.
And we come to the end of the round.
Don't stand in front of him. Almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy.
Come on now, you want to get back into this fight. You got to keep working. Just keep working. Working that jab and work that body. Don't let him rest. You got to keep backing him up. When you get him in the corner.
8th round has started. If things don't change course right now, his opponent is going to start pulling away.
Yeah, because that's what happens. You know, boxing's about human nature. You leave somebody alone, guess what? They're not going to leave you alone. They're going to get a little braver.
Jones is throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Left to the body. Not able to land the headshot. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Head body, head body. Back to the body, back to the body.
He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Roy Jones. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to win the round.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated. Sometimes it's pretty simple. You don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Keep moving, keep your hands moving, and you'll beat him to the punch.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Roy Jones Jr.'s been hurt by that shot. Wow, I like what he's doing right here, Teddy. He's just taking control of this fight. Hurt his opponent already. Now he's pushing him around trying to get another shot in.
Yeah, he wants to get full leverage. He wants to get him right in a position where he can nail him a shot and finish this.
Missed the body shot. Halfway through the 9th round. Targeting a left hand down low. Jones is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. uppercut by Kelly Pavlik. Pavlik's doing damage on the inside with the uppercut here.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful he don't go to the well once too often and he's got to be careful that he stays true to his technique. Because if he drops that hand for the uppercut just a little bit, there's going to be an opening for his opponent to counter him.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And that's the end of round 9. Pavlik's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot.
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
Yeah, if I'm in the other corner, I'm telling him get after him. But you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless. You have an opportunity to nail him as he's coming after you.
He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Roy Jones. Oh, look at that. He's hurt. But hey, I give him credit. He's smart. Wow! He was just bulldozed right there. One punch knockout power ends this fight. Roy Jones Jr. is able to end this fight by way of knockout. It didn't feel like that kind of fight, Teddy. I thought we were going the distance here.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.